Molweni nonke. Goeiemôre, dames en heren. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2026 Autumn Graduation season at Nelson Mandela University, where we'll be celebrating the achievements of 6,963 graduating students. This includes 263 masters and 55 doctorates. We will also be conferring 2 honorary doctorates. Before we get the celebrations underway, we kindly request that the audience please rise when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing until after the moment of silence. And again, at the end of the ceremony, after the national anthem and the academic procession leaves the hall. We ask that you please ensure that your cell phones are on silent for the duration of the ceremony. But please do feel free to tweet using the hashtag MandelaUniGrad26 and tell all your family and friends that the event is being live streamed on our YouTube channel. We ask that you please do not leave the hall during the proceedings out of respect for all our graduates and their families who have worked very hard to reach this achievement. Should you need to use the restroom, however, we request that you do not walk in front of the stage, as this interferes with the photography. We have water coolers stationed around the venue to ensure that you remain hydrated. Please note that in the event of power outages, that you remain seated and a standby generator will restore power within a few minutes. And finally, some graduation guidelines. After the Executive Dean has read out the graduate's name, please feel free to celebrate your loved one's achievement. But once the graduate reaches the Chancellor in the middle of the stage, out of respect for the next graduate, please hold back your cheers and allow the next family to hear their graduate's name being called out. We would like, as I'm sure you would too, to be fair to everyone in the room and for all our guests viewing the special occasion online. We thank you for your support in this. Ladies and gentlemen, we request that you join us in a moment of silence. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Nelson Mandela University welcomes you to this gathering where we regard your safety is so important. We all know that incidents and emergencies do occur, so we have to be prepared for such possibilities. In the case of an emergency evacuation alarm will sound. You will calmly get up and proceed to the emergency exit point. You will do so following the green running persons. You will then proceed to the assembly point G, situated to my left of this venue, right next to the netball court. You will remain there until the all clear has been given. Ablution facilities for males is situated to your right, and female ablution facilities is situated to your left. Nelson Mandela University, thank you for your cooperation and your compliance to all health and safety protocols. Thank you.
By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of Nelson Mandela University, I hereby constitute this congregation for the purpose of awarding qualifications. Hooray. Graduations are days of happiness. We celebrate. Not everyone gets this opportunity, so be happy. Chair of Council, Justice Nambita Dambuza. Deputy Chair of Council, Ms. Michelle Mbako. All members of council here present, Vice Chancellor, Professor Sibongile Mutwa, Deputy Vice Chancellors, Executive Deans, Registrar, the Professoriate, members of the Academy, and university staff members, President and members of the Student Representative Council, President of the Alumni Association and alumni, university partners and stakeholders from government, from the faith sector, from civil society, our communities and business, and most importantly, students graduating here today and their family members and friends. Good morning to you all. Molweni, goeiemorgen, assalamu alaikum. Today is a moment of immense pride. It marks the culmination of years of hard work, sacrifice, resilience, and unwavering dedication. To each graduate seated before us, congratulations. You have reached a milestone that will shape your life's journey and open doors to extraordinary possibilities. Of course, all of us know that graduation is a collective achievement. Behind every student sits a network of supporters, parents, guardians, family members, lecturers, and friends who have offered encouragement, understanding, and strength. To all of you, thank you for walking this path with our graduates. This morning, we are conferring qualifications in the Faculty of Law. You are among 6,963 students graduating in 21 sessions this autumn graduation season, including 55 doctoral degrees. This morning, we will also be conferring an honorary doctorate on Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo, a distinguished and influential jurist and respected leader of the judiciary. Welcome, sir. We're thrilled to have you here. You, as new graduates, step into a world that is dynamic and uncertain. We have many challenges in this era: rapid technological shifts, global inequality, climate change and its impacts, and intensified social fragmentation. We see a breakdown in the norms of international relations, particularly the neglect of international human rights law and international humanitarian law. We also have war and conflicts, threats to the global economy by erratic and unpredictable leaders and their actions. All these require a new kind of leadership. But of course, they also create unprecedented opportunities for innovation, connection, and positive transformation. As law graduates, you are uniquely placed to advance human rights and protect our democracy. All of you know, I'm sure, that our history is filled with examples of law graduates who contributed to fundamental societal change in South Africa and worldwide. Our own president, Nelson Mandela, was a law graduate. You recall the Rottweiler, as he was called, defender of the weak, George Bizos. You would recall Professor Z.K. Matthews, who proposed a freedom charter for South Africa. You would recall Justice Mohammed, who helped draft our own constitution and set in motion the character of our constitutional court. You would recall Judge Yvonne Mohoro, who gave character to the independence of our constitutional democracy. So there's a legion of examples for you to follow and draw on. Sometimes you imagine that the law is a dry discipline, but in fact it is a discipline that can change the world. And what have we prepared you for as Nelson Mandela University? Well, we didn't just prepare you to pass your various electives or modules or merely to earn credits. We believe and hope that we have taught you to think critically and independently, to question assumptions and to seek out the truth. We hope we've taught you to embrace diversity and to understand other perspectives. We hope we've taught you to be resilient in times of difficulty. We hope that you will learn to be creative, innovative, and adaptable. We hope you will, from this university, as you exit this door, commit to being of service to those in need. All of these attributes, together with the knowledge of your discipline, are your strongest tools as you enter your next chapter. Now, let me say that graduating today should not be the end of learning for you. I hope you won't be that student who asks ChatGPT to write her opinion. And I hope you will not Google when you have to seek out precedents and important case studies. I hope that you will increase your knowledge through reading and research. Don't let your last set of readings be the last print you will read. If you do, you're going to be the worst lawyer ever. Well, every generation is called to rise to its moment. This moment is yours. Wherever you go, whether into research as an academic, into entrepreneurship with your own practice, into the public service, into industry or community work, you carry the responsibility of shaping society with integrity and compassion. Remember, if you have responsibility for a trust fund in your practice, it's not for you to steal from it. It's for you to protect it. You can and must strive to be builders of ethical leadership, champions of justice, of equality and dignity. Be innovators who create solutions, not barriers. Citizens who uplift communities and strengthen democracy. I hope that all your actions as fully qualified graduates will show respect for diversity, excellence, the spirit of Ubuntu, commitment to social justice and equality, integrity and environmental stewardship. One of the things I hope you will not do, and I make reference to it because we live in a society that seems to constantly complain about its inadequacies and very rarely refer to its accomplishments. We're a wonderful country, South Africa, with significant possibilities. So do, as you live your professional life, recognize that you will not be that person who takes notice of noise which overwhelms truth. You will not be the person who is cynical and overshadows hope. You will not be a person who promotes division rather than strengthening unity. You can choose to be different. You can even be different on X, by the way, and on YouTube, and on Instagram. You don't have to mirror what 1,000 say. You just have to be excellent in what one contributes. Choose purpose over popularity. Choose courage over comfort. Choose service over self-interest. Remember that ordinary individuals armed with conviction and a willingness to act can change the world. Our university's namesake, the iconic Nelson Mandela, is the embodiment of that. Today, as you graduate from a university that aspires to be the academic expression of his values and principles, you agree to join to that legacy. Allow me to briefly pay tribute to your families and supporters, to the parents, grandparents, siblings, guardians, partners, and friends who made sacrifices, offered encouragement, and believed in the students graduating today, even on the hardest days. This achievement is also yours, and you must celebrate it. This is why in our home, the first check always went to our grandmother. Thank you for lifting these young people, for guiding them, and for helping them reach this proud moment. To the graduates, graduation is not the end of your relationship with this university. It is the beginning of a lifelong connection. You join what is now a global alumni, Mandela's graduates who lead, innovate, and inspire across continents. Wherever life takes you, carry your alma mater with pride. Return when you can. Mentor a student. Support a scholarship. Share your journey. I've been saying to the other graduation sessions, let each of us agree that each year we will contribute a minimum of 10 Rand to build a supercomputer laboratory in this university as our contribution to our alma mater. This is what happens with alumni worldwide. We tend to neglect that opportunity, and I hope we are going to make use of it. Be those graduates who inspire. And remember, do tell your story, as it can light the path for others who will come after you. As you prepare to cross the stage today, as you tighten the 6-inch heels, which you will be using when you do the Zulu dance in front of us, take a breath and savor the moment. Remember the challenges you overcame, the friendships you built, the lessons you learned, and the person you have become. You have earned this. Walk boldly into your future. Dream fearlessly. Lead with integrity. And never forget that in you lies the power to make a meaningful difference in our world. So my warm congratulations to you, the law class of 2026. Go forward and shine. Thank you very much. What do I do? I request Nelson Mandela University Choir to perform some choral items for us.
siyayibona impumelelo. Abahlala e-East, abahlala e-West, abahlala ngakithi bayayibona impumelelo. Abahlala e-East, abahlala e-West, abahlala ngakithi bayayibona impumelelo. Esahlangana ngalo ilo lelo langa, 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 esahlangana ngalo ilo lelo langa. Sishukwaima, 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 sihlabelele ukwaima. Sishukwaima, 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 sihlabelele ukwaima. Sishukwaima, 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 sihlabelele ukwaima.
I thank the choir for this wonderful contribution. Another round of applause for them. We shall now, honored guests, proceed with the conferring of an honorary doctoral degree. The governing council of the university approved the nomination of Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo for the awarding of an honorary doctoral degree by the university. Honored guests, I now request the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Law, Dr. Lynn Biggs, to present the honorary doctoral recipient.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor of presenting Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo for the degree of Doctor of Laws, LLD, honoris causa. I now request Dr. Phumelela Gama, a member of our governing council, to read the commendation.
Morning, Chancellor. It is an honor for Nelson Mandela University to confer the honor degree of Doctor of Laws, LLD, honoris causa, upon Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo, a distinguished jurist and respected leader of the judiciary. His life and work have significantly shaped the administration of justice in South Africa. Born in Mqumbu in the Eastern Cape, Justice Somyalo came from modest beginnings, and his passion for the law was sparked when he interpreted for a white firm of attorneys while being unpaid. During his school days, he attended a Bachelor of Arts degree from the University of Fort Hare and taught English, history, and Latin at schools in Mthatha and Port Elizabeth, now Gqeberha. He subsequently continued his studies to the University of South Africa, obtaining legal qualifications that would enable him to enter a profession that at the time remained largely closed to the black South Africans under the apartheid system. His commitment to justice led him to pursue a legal career, and in 1971 was admitted as an attorney of the Supreme Court of Justice. He set up a law practice with the late Dumile Kondile, who later became a judge. For more than 20 years, Justice Somyalo practiced law in Gqeberha, serving communities during one of the most turbulent periods in South Africa's history. His appointment to the bench in 1995 signaled a turning point in the history of South African law when he became a judge of the Transkei Division of the High Court. Justice Somyalo became the first attorney in South Africa to be appointed permanently to the bench, detracting from a long tradition held that limited such appointments in senior advocates. This appointment heralded a radical shift in the profession and contributed to the broader transformation of the judiciary in the early years of our democracy. In 1997, he was appointed Judge President of Transkei Division, becoming the first black jurist to hold that position. For 2 years later, he was elevated to Judge President of the Eastern Cape Division of the High Court. The South African judiciary faced complex institutional challenges at the time. The legacy of apartheid had left the court system fragmented in terms of the former homelands and provinces. Judge President Justice Somyalo played a critical role in guiding the rationalization and integration of the courts of the Eastern Cape. He helped bring together previously divided divisions from Grahamstown, now Makhanda, Bisho, and Mthatha in a more unified justice and judicial system. Justice Somyalo has been described as a leader of integrity and humility, and one who understood the law not merely as a technical discipline, but as a mechanism through which fairness and dignity could be pursued. Known for his fairness and firmness on the bench, he earned widespread respect for his commitment to judicial independence and for his ability to inspire cooperation among judges and court officials alike. In 2001, he served 2 terms as an acting justice of the Constitutional Court of South Africa, participating in the work of the country's apex court during a formative period in its history. He also served as vice president of the Rules Board of Courts of Law and contributed to the drafting of Code of Conduct for Judges and procedures governing complaints against members of the judiciary, while he was also mentoring young lawyers and judges. In honoring Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo today, Nelson Mandela University recognizes not only an eminent jurist, but also a pioneer who expanded the horizons of the legal profession. His life embodies the ideals of justice, service, and ethical leadership that this university seeks to cultivate in its students and graduates. I thank you.
Madam Chancellor, I now request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, LLD, honoris causa, on Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, LLD, honoris causa, on Justice Cecil Mpho Somyalo. I congratulate Honorary Dr. Somyalo most gratefully for allowing us this privilege of conferring this honor. Thank you, Judge. I now give Honorary Dr. Somyalo the opportunity to say a few words of acceptance. These remarks will be conveyed by the son of Honorary Dr. Somyalo, Mr. Gqeberha Tio Somyalo.
Thank you. The Chancellor of Nelson Mandela University, Dr. Grace Naledi Mandisa-Pandor, Chairperson of Council, Judge Nambita Tambuza, Deputy Chairperson of Council, Ms. Michelle Mpato, and members of Council. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Sibongile Mutwa, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, Professor Kiet, Mr. Jack, Professor Moeng, and Professor Moronga. The Registrar, Mr. Edgar Tukweka, senior management and staff, distinguished professors and lecturers, honored guests, graduates, families, and friends. I lack the words to fully express my gratitude for the extraordinary honor that has been bestowed upon me today. This institution, which bears the name of our nation's greatest son, has chosen to recognize my journey in law, and for that I am deeply, profoundly humbled. Law is a very fulfilling career. It opens up many opportunities to all those who pursue it with integrity, honesty, and purpose. I have lived that truth across more than 4 decades of practice, and everything I am about to share flows from that lived experience. My interest in law began not in a lecture hall, but in a village in the 1950s. As a student during the school holidays, I would act as an interpreter for a local attorney in my village of Umbu. I was not paid a cent for this, and yet I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it. There is something about the law, even when encountered informally, that captures the imagination. It speaks to justice, to the dignity of ordinary people navigating extraordinary circumstances. However, family circumstances initially led me in a different direction. I spent a few years teaching, a detour that now I realize was invaluable. It gave me patience, the ability to explain complex things in simple terms, and above all, an appreciation for the power of education. Eventually, I returned to university to study law, and when I qualified, I practiced in Port Elizabeth in 1971, in this very city now known as Gqeberha, for 24 years. And this brings me to a story I will always remember. After successfully defending a client in a criminal matter, he was overwhelmed with gratitude. He looked me in the eye and told me he would pay me in full. He then disappeared briefly and then returned holding a fax machine as his form of payment. A fax machine that he had clearly not purchased legally. I want you to hold that moment in your minds for what it taught me. The law brings you into contact with people at their most vulnerable, their most desperate, and their most human. You will be tested, not just intellectually, but morally. And how you respond in those moments when no one is watching, when the temptation may be simply to look away, that is the measure of a lawyer. And for the record, I declined the fax machine. Integrity is not something you apply selectively. It is not a policy you follow when it is convenient and set aside when it is costly. It is a compass, and if you allow it to guide you consistently, even when it is uncomfortable, you will never truly lose your way. The most valuable attributes of a lawyer are not found in the sophistication of their arguments, but in the unshakable quality of their character. Now, let me speak directly to you, the graduates. Things are different for you, profoundly and beautifully different. When I was starting out, the boundaries of one's career were largely the boundaries of one's geography. You practiced where you lived. Your clients were your neighbors. Your world was, in many ways, your immediate surroundings. This is no longer true. The legal education you have received at Nelson Mandela University in this country, with its rich and hard-won constitutional heritage, its sophisticated jurisprudence, its grounding in both African values and international standards, is world-class. South African legal education is respected globally, and rightly so. Now, here is what I ask of you. Think broadly, think boldly. Do not confine your ambitions to what is familiar or comfortable. The greatest contribution you can make to your families, to your communities, to this country, may require you to go somewhere you have never been, to do something that has never been done before, to stand in rooms where people do not expect to see someone who looks like you. Go anyway. Stand there anyway. And do it with the full confidence that you belong. You have the foundation. What you must now supply is the courage to use it without limits. Grab this opportunity with both hands. Go and make your mark. In closing, Nelson Mandela University, you are opening many doors for the graduates here today, and may you continue to do so for generations to come. Once again, I wish to express my deepest and most sincere gratitude to the university for this extraordinary honor. I will carry it humbly and will do my best to remain worthy of it. Thank you.
On behalf of the entire university community, I thank Dr. Somyalo for his moving and inspiring acceptance speech. And I thank Mr. Tio Somyalo for presenting it on his behalf. We shall now, honored guests, proceed with the awarding of qualifications, and I request the candidates to take up their positions. I request the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Law, Dr. Lynn Biggs, to present candidates for the respective qualifications.
Madam Chancellor, I request you to award the higher certificates, diplomas, and postgraduate diplomas, and confer the bachelor's degrees on the candidates who have completed their respective qualifications during the past academic year, whereafter I shall present to you the candidates receiving their qualifications in presentia.
I award the higher certificates, diplomas, and postgraduate diplomas, and confer the bachelor's degrees as requested.
Madam Chancellor, candidates for the highest certificate in law enforcement. Isehle Kondlo. can go. Baxolisa Mabala. Siphelele Machoba. Liema Maklevau. Hope Selden. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the Diploma in Law Enforcement. Lechle Boyisi. Sizepiwe Boko Boko. Amanda Bongoza. Kanyisa Chauke. Sinalo Liliwe. Nandile Dabane. Nelani Dana. Azolo Dlamini. Ongeziwe Klepu. Michaela Hendricks. Onelisa Gumbi. Elam Gula. Asanda Flongwane. Louis Klungwani. Amanda Mabunda. Mihlali Magade. Onwabasile Magade. Get the face of the camera. Tsizipo Magayana. Apile Majaja. Nsmentle Malele. Alangile Makaba. Annalisa Mankuma. Kanyisa Mankungu. Sibonokukhle Masebeni. Talente Masikane. Ndazanyo Masindi. Apelele Mavuma. Sizwe Maipi. Lakona Mbenga. Cindy Mbundwini. Joyce Ndlovu. Sibonela Mfaqa. Aluluto Mfunda. Lehoronolo Mosamani. Sinotile Mpufana. Ntali Mpulwana. Zodwa Mtumkulu. Diandisa Mufe. Siambuka Nakani. Azile Nama. Lunati Nhanisa. Okukhle Ndoyiya. Sisipo Ngobo. Analisiwe Nongongo. Apelele Nkele. Samkaliso Pakati. Asitandile Pembeshia. Wait. Sosipo Peter. Yonwaba Plum. Selizwa Kunta. Liema Hoji. Patience Sipagnoni. Ayamkela Sidelo. Yolanda Skibi. Apelela Sibo. Luluto Tiatile. Nkmeka Tokwana. Onati Chiyaba. Zine Chucha. Musa Vana. Gugulethu Vilakazi. Asisipo Vundle. Leseza Katasi. Asemachle Yalolo. Nta Yimpi. Zinam Zombelwana. Madam Chancellor, the diploma is awarded cum laude to the following candidates. Kolelolwa Lewane, cum laude. Lufunu Nekavambe, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the Bachelor of Arts Law, Zanande Dlamini. Anesu Madangi. Modimo Onteltile Moepe. Lisakanya Nyati. Fadzai Pika. Lalita Sindelo. Madam Chancellor, Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Sharon McKinnon, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the Bachelor of Commerce Law, Tulane Kotlang. Kanalwile Motsiri. Kwada Motoba. Atilelita Tiembu. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the Bachelor of Laws, Gqeberha, Africa. Jeffrey Antonio Samuel. Terence Banda. Sisipo Bangani. Loretta Chongo. Yolanda Diko. Moafe Dombo. Nande Dube. Sanele Dumisa. Mpumelela Fepiwe. Mekhle Gazi. Maliviwe Honono. Luazi Kamana. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Jason Clenans. Jason Clenans. We appreciate the applause, but each candidate would like to hear their name being read out, please. Boitumelo Kolisang. Amanda Com. Luto Lloyd. Ava Maitland. Samikalesiwe Makatini. Mnakedi Makinta. Mary Kennedy Mangiwa. Michelle Mannix. Franklin Matras. Inati Memka. Anita Mgaleli. Mongezi Mrikwa. Kangalani Makleni. Agreement Makavele. Soletu Umkuzo. Alunkeru Mniki. Thank you. Koketso Mokhlala. Thank you. Thank you. Ntokozo Mudenda. Inamandla Mvula. Zaid Ruwimbo Magura. Machidiso Ndengwa. Thank you. Thank you. Nganeo Nchapale. Mpo Ndwangu. Zeza Ngeni. Yonwaba Nkumshai. Tulubuse Nhlapo. Vanele Nohe. Piwankosi Ntombela. Onako Ntoyabo. Tebo Kuchle Nkikwa. Sibonga Konke Mzuza. Shemara Perumal. Thank you. Malani Poswa. Sahana Ramsamy. Yolanda Sam. Thank you. Ian Shoniwa. Michaela Smith. Nontutuzelo Signikwa. Simankele Sokisha. Asemakle Sotozama. Benito Stierman. Johandre van Zyl. Devaney Watson. Kaylin Willemse. Nzelelelo Dula. Lovano Kulza. Thank you. Madam Chancellor, the degree is conferred cum laude on the following candidates. Pendile Mitzi, cum laude. Theophilus Tembu, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the postgraduate diploma in labour law practice. Tamron Bradar. Mpumezo Fana. Viwe Mahonga. Nandipa Mali. Hola Mapapu. Akona Mayonga. Go. Sisisipo Mbili. Luko Mdingi. Matetso Mokina. Ngazabini Mpofu. Somila Muhu. Sigolile Mvila. Sangoliye Wunkunkwana. Siyabonga Nofukuka. Serena Pillay. Barney Voltini. Belinda Hunku. Tanya Snayers. Gqeberha Tony. Somakazi Charlie. Afika Tiali. Siasanga Vandala. Vuyukazi Zanzini. Madam Chancellor, the postgraduate diploma is awarded cum laude on the following candidates. Kolani Makapela, cum laude. Mosa Masilo, cum laude. Pateka Mogwetsi, cum laude. Mandy Twani, cum laude. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the awarding of higher certificates, diplomas, and postgraduate diplomas and conferring of bachelor degrees in the Faculty of Law. Madam Chancellor, I now have the privilege to request you to confer the master's degrees on the candidates who have completed their respective qualifications during the past academic year, whereafter I shall present to you the candidates receiving their qualifications in presentia.
I confer the master's degrees as requested.
Madam Chancellor, a candidate for the degree Master of Laws in Ocean Governance coursework, Nathan Starbuck. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Master of Laws coursework, Angela Allnut. Avi Kungu. Simpiwe Morele. Llewellyn Mlonzi. Success Hunkokjana. Kayalichle Nkobu. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree Master of Laws, Research, Clarissa Agu. Madam Chancellor, the Master's degree is awarded cum laude on Michael Msia Buerta, cum laude. Preeson Chetty. Madam Chancellor, the degree, Master's degree is awarded or conferred cum laude on Reed Fung. Madam Chancellor, thank you. Madam Chancellor, this concludes the conferring of master's degrees in the Faculty of Law. Madam Chancellor, I now have the honor to present to you a candidate for the doctoral degree in the Faculty of Law. I request Professor Amanda Spiss and candidate Priscilla Teriro Moyo to come forward, please. Madam Chancellor, I request Professor Spiss, the supervisor of the candidate, to present her to the congregation.
Madam Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, I present Priscilla Teriro Moyo to the congregation with a thesis entitled "The Greater Good as a Justification for the Limitation of Rights During a Public Health Emergency, the Case of COVID-19." This thesis aimed to investigate the concept of the greater good as a legal principle within the context of international law and South African law during public health emergencies. The findings of this thesis indicate that while international law does not explicitly reference the great good, it is implicitly present through various justifications found in different treaties. Within the South African constitutional framework, the concept can be considered in the Section 36 analysis, serving as either an unlisted value that underpins the Constitution or as a factor to be considered in the proportionality analysis. The study provided detailed recommendations for effectively incorporating the concept of the greater good into South African law while ensuring the protection of entrenched human rights. I'm so very proud.
Madam Chancellor, I request you to confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, Public Law on Priscilla Tariro Moyo.
I confer the degree of Doctor of Laws, Public Law on Priscilla Tariro Moyo. Warm congratulations.
Madam Chancellor, this concludes the awarding of qualifications in the Faculty of Law.
Congratulations once more, Dr. Moyo. As we draw this graduation to its close, on behalf of the congregation, I wish to extend our deepest gratitude to our graduates for their hard work and dedication. We also thank their families and friends for their unwavering support, which has been instrumental in reaching this milestone. Our sincere appreciation goes to our dedicated academic, professional, administrative, and support service staff for their commitment to education and student success. We thank the Nelson Mandela University choir, which has enriched this ceremony. By virtue of the powers vested in me as Chancellor of Nelson Mandela University, it is my honor to now declare this congregation dissolved. I request the congregation to stand for the singing of the national anthem and to remain standing while the academic procession departs. Please stand.
sikeleli Afrika, maluphakanyisu pondolayo, izwa imithandazo yethu, Nkosi, sikelela thina, lusapho lwayo, murena buluka sitshaba sa Yesu, ufedise dintwali matshwenyego, usibuluke sitshaba sa Yesu, sitshaba sa South Africa, South Africa. Van die kranse antwoord gee. South and called to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for